Anfield erupts. United snatch the glory. The story of the rivals. This is it. The game described as one of the most watched on earth. The connection between Liverpool and Manchester United defies league tables, a constant, visceral rivalry. For 4 decades, they've dominated English football in turns, collecting around 20 major trophies each, battling at the very summit. But recent history has a favorite. Since 2019, Liverpool has been the stronger side, adding a Premier League, a Champions League, and 3 major trophies to the cabinet. United? They haven't claimed a major trophy since 2013. The gap is real. Until today. The starting lineups, shock and awe. Let's sprint through the teams. For Liverpool, a major curveball. With Alisson out, it's the second keeper, Mamardashvili, between the sticks. Growing right back Bradley joins Konate, Van Dijk, and Kerkez in the back 4. Gravenberch pairs with McAllister in midfield, with Szoboszlai back in the center, supporting Isak, Salah, and Gakpo. The biggest shock? Florian Wirtz, the second most valuable player in the Premier League, starts his second consecutive big match. For Manchester United, the rumors were true. Cunha starts as a false 9, flanked by Mount and Eze. Dalot, Fernandes, Casemiro, and Ahmad form the 3-man midfield, with Shaw, Maguire, and De Ligt as the back 3, and the rapidly rising Signalements in goal. Pre-match fears and hopes. The whispers were deafening. Jamie Carragher outlined Liverpool's issues for Slot, 3 or 4 complex problems. Maintaining the performance of millions of pounds worth of players, the decline of Mohamed Salah, and, crucially, strengthening a weak defense, especially the fullbacks. Roy Keane, however, called this the best possible match for the struggling Reds, a chance to rebound after 3 straight losses. For United, even a vulnerable Liverpool is a dangerous animal. And look at this moment. Sir Alex Ferguson and Sir Kenny Dalglish, the 2 titans, chatting before the game. Aging rivals, spending their remaining years in a joyful spirit. Football is beautiful. The headline for this clash, Liverpool to avoid a 4th consecutive defeat, Manchester United to win 2 consecutive games for the first time under Amorim. 62 seconds of stunning shock. Goal. Goal. Goal for Manchester United. No gentle entry into this game. The whistle blows, and 62 seconds later, the net ripples. Mbeumo goes down in the box, the ball's pinched by Ahmad on the break, he fires it back to a recovering Mbeumo who absolutely slams it past Mamardashvili. 1-0 United. The delay in United scoring a pre-halftime goal is over. Liverpool, totally unfocused, staring down a 4th loss. Gary Neville calls out the gaping hole in the Liverpool defense. Konate and Van Dijk were saying it's your ball to each other. Carragher immediately questions Amorim's system, saying it's the root of the who marks whom problem. The post is Liverpool's best defender. Liverpool fights back. In the 13th minute, Van Dijk heads wide from a set piece. But the momentum shift is coming. Liverpool has a 51% chance of winning when leading, but a whopping 27% chance of coming back from behind. The belief is there. But United are playing above expectations, pressing hard. Ahmad and Dalot get away with a dangerous foul in the box. Anfield screams. And then the woodwork takes center stage. Gakpo curls a beautiful shot past De Ligt. It smashes the post and comes back out. United saved by the frame. The game opens up. Bruno Fernandes now hits the post. The chances are raining down on Mamardashvili's goal. United are electric. Carragher warns, United will regret not being 2-0 up. Fernandes misses what should have been a tap-in. Mount fires over. Dalot can't connect. Carragher reiterates. Amorim's system is breaking Liverpool from all sides. Halftime mayhem and the equalizer. Back and forth they go. Gakpo hits the post for a 3rd time in the 31st minute. A deflection, past the keeper, off the other post and out. Unbelievable luck for United. The frustration is palpable. One Liverpool fan sums it up. Not only is our defense weak, but our finishing power is also lacking. Unthinkable to be champions with this. The whistle blows. Bryan Mbeumo's electric start gives Manchester United the 1-0 lead at Anfield. The first win here since 2016 is within sight. Michael Carrick praises United's mental state. They didn't just score, they kept attacking. Roy Keane calls it a dream start, though he questions the legality of the goal after McAllister's head injury. Slot goes for broke. No changes at halftime. But the curse of Gakpo continues. In the 50th minute, he shoots, and it hits the post again. 4 times. Gary Neville. You can only win at Anfield if luck is with you. It's with United right now. The yellow cards start flying. Ahmad is lucky to only get a yellow for a nasty tackle on Gakpo. Casemiro deliberately fells Salah and gets booked for time wasting, then immediately substituted for Doku. Amorim brings on Sescu for Mount, not just defending, but looking for a second goal. Slot makes a triple change in the 61st minute. Gravenberch, McAllister, and Bradley off. Then, the closer comes on. Chiesa replaces Isak in the 72nd minute. Gakpo finally catches a break. The pressure mounts. In the 78th minute, Federico Chiesa, the savior, receives the ball from Wirtz, drives into the box, and the unluckiest player on the pitch becomes the hero. Cody Gakpo finds the net. 1-1. Anfield erupts. The momentum is completely Liverpool's. Maguire restores the lead. But hold the phone. Just 6 minutes later, the man who has often been criticized, the man fans waited for. Harry Maguire rises highest from a Fernandes cross, leaping above the Liverpool defense, and heads home. 84th minute. 2-1 Manchester United. One of his unforgettable goals. An empty net chance for Gakpo. He misses. Unbelievable. Full time, United reigns supreme at Anfield. 8 added minutes. But the late-game magic is gone for Liverpool. Their famous ability to find a winner is nowhere to be seen. United's defense, De Ligt, Maguire, Shaw, a wall. They clear every corner, every cross. The referee blows the final whistle. Manchester United win at Anfield for the first time since 2016. A 2-1 victory. Ruben Amorim has his 2 consecutive Premier League wins, capped by the biggest victory in world football. The post-mortem, Arne admits they were beaten by a team playing a low block and long balls. He refused to complain about the first goal, saying, "What I want to talk about is our wasted opportunities to improve and control the game, especially allowing them to score a second goal quickly." Ruben Amorim is composed, saying the happiness is for today, but tomorrow we will forget it and return to work. But the fallout is huge. Jamie Carragher drops the bombshell. Mohamed Salah should be benched. The numbers show a significant decline in his performance. Liverpool must rebuild around Isak and Wirtz. Carragher says Salah's activities on the ball are now so limited that he is costing Liverpool in both phases of the game. He should not start in the next 2 games. This game had created statistics, headlines, and a crisis at Anfield. We will focus on Slot's observations in the next program. To Manchester United fans, congratulations. What a stunning victory.